If your book has stalled, it may not be because you're lazy. It could be that your process is relying on motivation rather than momentum. And here's the thing, big goals, like writing a book, that don't have micro wins built in often stall even the most seasoned of authors. Go back in history, read about the wacky habits that a lot of famous authors had. And it was all so that they would build that momentum and they had something external motivating them rather than something internal. Because motivation is something internal and it's inconsistent. So, in this episode of Coffee with Karma, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 micro commitments that can get you back on track. So, let's see if we can get your book going again. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help big thinkers, visionary leaders, and seasoned experts write, publish, and market client attracting books so that they can grow their business. And I support that process with gamification and ethical AI so that it is fun and moves more quickly. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, could you do me a solid and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so that the YouTube algorithm will push this video in front of more people so that they too can grow their business with books. So let's get to the first micro habit. I'm calling it the 20-minute sprint. You do this every day at the same time. Now, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes. 20 minutes is a good piece of time because that gives you enough time to kind of ramp up and then ramp down. I wouldn't go less than 15, but if you can only fit in 5 to 10, then fit in 5 to 10. Just make sure that those 5 to 10 are actual writing and not ramping up. Number 2, your weekly checkpoint. Instead of going with a daily word count goal, make it a weekly. Because some days you might write 100 words and another day you might write 1,000. It just depends on what's happening that day. So make it a weekly goal. And then at the end of every week, see how you did. And the reason why you want to check in is not so you can beat yourself up that you didn't write enough words. Document how many words you've been writing every week. And after a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe every month, take a look at your word count goal. How well are you doing? If you're consistently not meeting your word count goal, that could mean your word count goal is too ambitious, or it could mean that you need to readjust your writing sessions. That's why I recommend at the end of every week, see how you did, jot down any reasons that you could pinpoint to, like I was sick, there was a special occasion, I just didn't feel like it. Whatever it is. And then at the end of the month, you just kind of go through and you go, what's the through line here? And what can I learn so that I can next month be better capable of reaching my goals? And that could mean dropping the goal a little bit, or it could mean increasing it. If you've been consistently meeting it, maybe you need to challenge yourself more. Goal number 3, the I'm still in it ritual. Every Sunday or Saturday or whatever day of the week you choose, that evening, send a note to yourself or to your accountability buddy or to a coach, somebody who's going to hold you accountable and say, here's what I did this week and here's what I plan to do next week. And then the following week, you can say, well, I plan to do this and I did this. I did more than I said, or I did less than I said, and here's why. It's very similar to the weekly checkpoint, but now you're adding in an accountability partner. Yes, you can be your accountability partner. It works more effectively if you've got someone else. And that can be someone in a writing group. It can be a coach you've paid. It doesn't matter whether you're paying money for that person or not. What matters is that person holding you accountable for what you said you were going to do. Now, if you are enjoying this video, then you may also enjoy Monday's video, which I will definitely include in the show notes and I will put at the end of this video. But also, To help you understand what tasks you need to be doing at any given week, I recommend that you pick up my Write Book Roadmap at karmaspence.com/Write Book Roadmap. That will help keep you on track because it's a checklist and it gives you little micro steps, just like I'm talking about here, little micro steps that you can say, yes, I did that one thing. Yes, I did that one thing. Yes, I did that one thing. And it helps organize your whole author's journey because it covers from I want to write a book all the way to I am now getting on podcasts and marketing my already published book. Let's go to number 4. Finish one paragraph before coffee. Now, I'm not saying finish that paragraph before you watch Coffee with Karma, although that could be it too. I could be your virtual or imaginary accountability partner. But basically, it's one paragraph. And what are books made of? Paragraphs. Sentences that make paragraphs, that make sections, that make chapters, that make a book. So if you get enough paragraphs done, you've got a book, right? So just make that the first thing you do in the day or the last thing you do before you go to bed. Just one paragraph. One paragraph. This is the deal with yourself. Before I get this yummy treat, I'm going to write a paragraph. Number 4, pick your no matter what writing day each day. Not everyone can write every single day. I can't. So pick one day a week and make that your like writing sprint day, but give that day a more time than just a sprint. It can be like an hour, a couple of hours, maybe 4 hours. It depends. But every week on that day, you will sit your butt in the seat, take out your keyboard, and you will type into a document, moving your book forward. So there you go. 5 micro habits that you can try out. You can try them all. You can mix and match. You can just do one. Find what works for you. No two authors are the same. Therefore, no one productivity hack is going to work for all. Productivity hacks are not one size fits all. They could be one size fits many. Are you part of that many? Then use that trick. So on Friday, I will be back when I will be sharing with you author hacks I stole from TV makeover shows. You know, like Monster House and I think it's Restaurant Refresh and, the ones where like a group of people come in and they renovate something. I took some author success hacks from that and I'll be sharing them with you on Friday. Until then, this is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.